So we hit 5,000 subscribers. We're actually almost on 5.4 right now. Always when I totally don't expect a blow up, it happens. So for this special occasion that I haven't really realized fully yet, yeah, I came up with 50 facts about me. It was kind of a challenge at first. I came up with like 10 or 20 and I was like, okay, I'm done. But then I think I thought of like 55, which is pretty good for a person that boring. So yeah, here goes. My name is Marta, without an age, so maybe that's why you can't really tell how old I am. Which brings us to point 2. I was born in 1992 on November 4th. So I am almost 25. And I look like 5. Of course, I was born in Łódź, Poland, and that's where I live. I've never experienced moving. I've lived in the same flat all my life, here in this place. My height is about 164 centimeters and I weigh 48 kilos. So in a very weird measurement from another planet, I am 5.4 and I weigh about 106 pounds. So you can tell that I am probably pretty thin. I have an older brother. His name is a masculine version of mine, which is Marcin. I've been in a relationship for over 4 years. His name is Kacper. I have a cat named Misha. She's right behind me, actually. Are you? Oh, you are. She's been with me for 6 years. I was never a good student, but somehow I managed to finish primary music school on piano. I can kinda play the piano, a wooden flute, a guitar, and a ukulele, but it's like total basics. I also kinda sing. Even though I finished music school, I find it really hard to read musical notes. There's probably something wrong with my brain. But I have a great musical hearing and an incredible memory for music. I also have an oddly great number memory, even though I totally suck at math. Especially when it comes to birthdays, because I still remember birthdays, the dates of birth of people from like primary school that I don't talk to anymore. And often when a Facebook notification pops up that's someone's birthday, I'm like, oh, is the 20th already? So tell me your birthday date and I will remember for a lifetime. I also remember many numbers, like phone numbers that aren't there anymore. Like, this is really insane. Also, in Poland we have this birth number that is 11 characters, and I remember mine, my mom's, and my brother's. Yeah. I finished art education and I am about to finish librarianship at the University of Łódź. I am a private English tutor, but not a very good one. I only have one student now. Coincidence? I don't think so. The only foreign language I know is English, and that's pretty much the only skill I have. I learned English mostly through music, because I pay a lot of attention to song lyrics, TV series, and games. I mean, school had a strong fundament, but mostly I learned most of the stuff from just like having fun. It just kind of happened. I prefer listening to myself talking in English rather than Polish, even though Polish is my native language. It's not that I don't appreciate Polish as a language, I just don't appreciate my way of talking in Polish. I just don't like it. Of foreign countries, I've visited England, Italy, and the Netherlands so far. And it was never for more than 5 days. I have an MP3 player in my head. I mean, it is normal to have a song in your mind for like sometimes or most of the time, but like there's always something in there. And I hear a random sound, not even a word, words too, but I hear like, and there's suddenly immediately a song in my head that has a similar sound. It's crazy. So I, like, throughout the day, when I go somewhere where I hear a lot of sounds, I can go to like 30 songs just popping up in my head. So it's really weird to me to say that I like music or that I am interested in music, because I don't just like or love music. I am music. I am a pescatarian, which means that from all the meats, I only eat fish. I like video games, but I'm very picky with them. I like reading books, but I'm very picky with them. I've played the Sims series since I was 8, almost 9, 8.5 in 2001, and my favorite part of The Sims is Sims 2. I'm one of those few people who don't really like Harry Potter. My 2 favorite colors are indigo and yellow. My ultimate forever celebrity crush is Mike Shinoda. My handwriting is hideously beautiful. I am right-handed, but I do many things with my left hand. It's probably because my brother is left-handed and maybe I adapted some things from him, like copied some things that he did, and I just got used to doing them with my left hand. Or maybe I'm just weird. I once took a test and I am apparently 20% left-handed or something. I zip my jacket with my left hand, I pick stuff up with my left hand, I open bottles or jars with my left hand. I don't know, is that normal? My side profile is kind of weird and I am not a fan of it, but what's even weirder is that it's quite of a gene phenomenon, because neither of my parents have it, and I am 100% positive that I got it from my grandma. And when I look at my grandma, I'm like, we're sisters, we're side profile sisters. Yeah, because she has an identical one and no one else in my family has this side profile, only me and her. The butt chin is a super dominant gene in my family. I have Russian roots on my mother's side. Her maiden name was Russian, actually. I have enormous hands. They are 18 centimeters from here to up to here, so that's over 7 inches. I really like measuring my hands with other girls because they're like, oh hey. Yeah, I sometimes even have bigger hands than some men, and my boyfriend probably has an identical size as I do. I got into editing videos at university classes. I am self-centered and I have a huge need of attention that I am battling every day, but sometimes I fail. I like talking shit about myself. I am allergic to 3 things: some kind of grass, nickel, and bullshit. I love puns, dank memes, and dry humor. I like naming the more important objects that I own, so meet Kenji, Ryan, and Eucalyptus. I don't like sports unless it's riding a bike or walking. I used to have a problem with identifying myself as either a cat person or a dog person, but now with Misha, I know I am definitely a cat person. Even though my legs are probably not the prettiest you can see, my favorite part of clothing are shorts. I have an Achilles tendon contracture, which sounds pretty serious, but it doesn't really affect my life that much. I just walk funny. And I feel like in the Feather and the Wind video, Wes was trying really hard to edit out the parts where you can actually see me walking. Thanks, Wes. I have screwed up sinuses, so if you ever see me in public, I will probably look like this. I love sour and salty tastes, probably more than sweet. I have a huge weakness for sunglasses and notebooks. On one hand, I am a really messy person, but on the other, I sometimes get an obsession with cleaning. Like, I won't eat for 6 hours only to finish cleaning up. I'm kind of an art geek. I don't know that much about art, but I just love art. Yeah, my favorite stage or style is Impressionism and Post-Impressionism. So I have a huge weakness for Van Gogh and Gauguin and Cézanne and Seurat and many others. I hate motorcycles. If you ever hear a motorcycle going by and then you hear "Wypierdalaj z tym gównem," then know that I am probably near you. They just make way too much noise and I cannot stand it. And the last fact is that I am definitely an introvert. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was super selfish. And yeah, as always, remember subscribing and comment all that stuff. And thank you for subscribing. And see you in the next one. Bye.